Next, let's take a look at how I created this fill here. So I'm just going to play it to you in context, and then I'm going to solo it. Fills are so important for that kind of empty space and letting the crowd know that there's that final moment before the drop kicks in, or maybe the breakdown comes in. So it's a transitional feature. Now, this is actually quite simple. I started by taking this snare sample. I cut it from the roll, actually. That was the sound. I was like, that sounded great. Had a bit of reverb on it, a lot of body to it. And I put it straight into EXS24. So right click or control click, convert to new sampler track. Now that will immediately put it into EXS24 and create a MIDI region. So you'll end up with something like this. And what I did next is I actually opened EXS24, press edit. Now it was originally like this. Now the problem with that is you just have one sample, but I actually wanted it tuned across the keyboard so I could do rolls like that, so I could use those to create my fills. I won't save this because I've already done it, and there you go. So you got a little bit more control over that single sample. Even though it was an audio sample, it's easier actually to tune it over a sort of MIDI sampler than it is I'd have to duplicate the channel, add a pitch shifter and then again, or automate the pitch shifter, which sometimes doesn't work. It's not very smooth. So this is a really, really easy way to do it. And then here's my rhythm. So it's got a real sort of marching band, almost army vibe to it, apart from that last bit where it tunes up and you can really start to tell that's an EDM track. But this first part, try and work on your rhythm here. You really want to let the crowd know how aggressive this next part's going to be, what your intentions are. I know it's only a snare roll, but I think it does make a difference. Now, obviously, that's just not quite enough for a fill. That could work, but it's all about putting things around it which make it even more special. So I got this crash. It was originally a normal crash, but I actually opened it up in here, went to File, Functions, and then reversed the sample. So it sounds like this. So with the snare fill. So it's just giving this kind of movement upwards with an increase in high energy. And I've got the channel EQ, which I've cut out loads of that low, and so it's really thin, and I turn the volume down quite a lot as well, so it's really in the background. So last but not least, I've got this cowbell. This is just more of a straight rhythm. It's a really, really cool cowbell. Again, I just sort of found it. I just searched all my sample packs, typed in cowbell. I knew that's exactly what I wanted. And I think this is nice because it adds a bit of melody. It's got a note to it. I think it is in tune with everything, which is really nice. And I just put a little bit of room reverb to give it some sort of space. It felt a bit dry by itself, a bit dead. So amazing the difference. That sounds fake. This sounds real. And all together. So, got a triple layer fill there, but I think it works perfectly. And let's just play it one more time in context. There you go, guys. See you in the next video, and I'm going to show you how to create this massive EDM lead.
Remember, at Sample Tools by CR2, we also offer a mix and mastering service. Just head over to www.sampletoolsbycr2.com, click on the Mastering tab, and you'll find our range of services there.